Art from the past, showing the ingenuity of people from across time and place, can propel conversations and inspire creative thinking, including about our changing environment.
Those small Roystal made sure to place people on the boats. And this is really important, I think. It speaks to coexistence and inseparability. Water and land, sky and sea, people and the environment.
And, in the 16th century, Egmond on Zee was the site of major events. There was this very famous flood in 1570 called the All Saints Flood, so on November 1st. I think the total number of dead was thought to be in tens of thousands, but at a minimum, tens of thousands of people became homeless. Livestock was lost in huge numbers.
Building with nature, room for river, those concepts. And I think if we do that, it is important to look back at how it was in history, how the system performed, behaved, used, and was visualized to find inspiration for those type of, let's say, the future interventions and strategies, which will be more nature-based.
It takes all sectors, and it takes the public sector and the private sector. It takes every discipline. And I think it takes the entire community, right? There isn't any one aspect of us that cannot be part of this.
I love what Bas is saying, because it reminds me of that modern saying that you hear sometimes, that God created the world, but the Dutch created Holland. And the idea that maybe the Dutch, and I think that was really specific to land reclamation efforts, but the idea that it's in our hands, that it's in our power. Like I said with this painting, for example, the idea of resilience, of just what we know from history, from these different disasters, that they continue to rebuild.
The other thing that came up was just the interdisciplinary nature of this issue of climate change, right? How we need to look to so many people in so many walks of life and so many sectors of expertise.
That is the big question, but we all know that let's say coast adaptation of our coast in view of sea level rise and climate change is necessary. But we always need to do this not as a kind of big engineering intervention, but also really taking into account the landscape, the use.
The solution we need won't come just from engineers, scientists, and policymakers. The solutions will come from the whole of society, living in, around, and with the water.
And as we've seen so vividly today, both through the panel presentations and through our small breakout groups, just how much the arts helps us understand the world, the past, the present. It's a window into another time, into another culture, into another place, but it also helps us just reflect so deeply on our own place and our own time.